The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Calvin Austin on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quick to the air. Here's Watson. Brought in right side. Doesn't get much beyond the line.
Get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Watson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
There he goes, right. EQ.
Plowing up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, son.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
EQ.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set.
Fields out of the gun. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Denzel Ward makes the play. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
Fields coming back after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Set.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Watson on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Watson looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And working a couple of yards past the line. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
A pistol snap, Fields. Has it down close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That'll be complete to Ford. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Running back, motioning right.
Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Up. Right.
Now it's Fields. Dumped off to his running back. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going to push one deep down the right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns have it and will take over at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Ford straight ahead. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. It's the Browns with 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. Hits his running back. Down the left sideline he goes. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
What a spot for a... From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Watson. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking to the air with Watson. Chased out to his right. This throw is caught.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And it's fielded but not returned for the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Say hi.
Lone back gets the handoff. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Say hi.
From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
West side, sit. Hey, can't. Good night.
Fields now, 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Browns will go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Working from the gun, Watson. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll get it up to the 44. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Watson. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Intended target there was David Njoku. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 4th and long. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. But time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Right up the gut. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. We're good.
It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Another carry for him. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, son.
They'll run here on first down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Easy.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Looking sideline and caught by Washington. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Ford. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. The tackle made by Mazi Smith. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Handoff running left, Ford. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Staying on the ground with Ford. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's complete to Ford. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and short, it's Watson. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Browns football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this lead. All set up now for 1st and 10. Watson to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, son. No mud, no mud. All right.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Got Washington, it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, son.
Fields on 1st down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 10. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Watson on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Ford. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Oh, he got free. He's on the move.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They're headed up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. All right.
Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Don't jump. Ready? Angel, angel, angel. Sit high.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass wide.
Perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Press. Punch right. Sit high.
Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Go.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
We're set.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final two timeouts. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The defense takes its third and final timeout. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. They take one final knee. Time's going to run out. Brock, their playoff story begins with a victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL.